Aloha, it's Scott, and today I wanted to share a book that I created for salespeople, for entrepreneurs, for consultants, and it's called The Missing Link in Business, right? Subhead, Setting Boundaries in Business, Consulting, and Sales, How to Have the Tough Conversations with Clients, Volume 1. Now, when I wrote this book, it was because there's a lot of times where I sit and work with salespeople, I work with entrepreneurs, I work with offer owners, and one of the lacking skills that most people have is setting boundaries, having the tough conversation, having the ability to tell somebody no, having the ability to say, hey, we need to have some difference of opinion here. And what happens is for salespeople, for consultants, for business owners, for offer owners, is they take the heat and they never stand up for themselves. And then a month later, 6 months later, a year later, it comes back to bite them. It's a problem. It's an issue. And they're like, hey, I don't really necessarily know what to say or do. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips here. I took this process for the missing link in business. And what I did was I kind of mirrored a sales presentation, a closing process, a professional presentation. And I went in the order that you would have to give a presentation and have struggles with. I went in the order of where salespeople struggle. So the way that you use this book, right? You start at the beginning and there are a lot of different options here. There are 169 different ways. There's 169 different ways for you to hold people accountable in the conversation and set boundaries. There's statements in the book. There's questions in the book. So what you do is like, I'm gonna start right here on basic boundaries for setting phrases. There's 50 of them, okay? So there's 50 of them. On this page, this book is page 24. And I'm going to read through and I'm going to say like, what's going to be something that it would sound like that I would say? How would I say it? Then I'm going to treat this like a workbook. I'm going to circle the one that says, hey, this makes a lot of sense to me. This sounds like something that I would do. And then what you do is you sit down with somebody and you practice with them. You give them the book and you say, hey, which one would you say? What one would you do? And then they would say, oh, I'll take number 27 and you take number 39. And then you role play it a couple of times. You have the conversation. The reason why this is the missing link in business is a lot of negotiations happen and a lot of struggles happen with salespeople, with entrepreneurs, with offer owners, with business owners, because they don't know how to say, hey, this isn't cool. They don't know how to say no. They don't know how to say, hey, how do we work this out? Sometimes there's people who just steamroll you in life and they're like, we're going to get our way no matter what. Or it's just two people that are super amicable and they never say anything to anybody. Okay. So it could go both ways. Both people could be super chill, but they never stand up for themselves. So real deal. Yesterday, I'm on a call with a vendor and there's some things not going right. I pull out the book and having the conversation. I'm sitting there having the conversation with the vendor and I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna do what I tell people to do. I pull out the book, I look through a couple of things, I use one of the phrases, and they're like, I'm glad you brought that up because we didn't know that it was a problem. So not all the time is everything gonna be perfect. I would encourage you to pick up the book, The Missing Link in Business, right? It's a good book, I wrote it. The Missing Link in Business for you to communicate better. There you go. Just want to let you know that I appreciate you. Looking forward to connecting you with you at some point, but pick up the book. I'll drop a link right here on the video where you can go buy it on Amazon. It's like $30, but you close one deal, it's paid for itself. Just want to let you know that I appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.